Sega.
Well, some people think that concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event. Jamaica and the USA have enjoyed great success in the men's sprint events, and there's no reason why those two countries won't be challenging again today. It's going to come down to which athletes prepared the best for these games. Listen to the crowd's reaction. They really want to see this athlete take a medal.
Set.
Cameras flash as the 100 meters finals underway. Terrific sprinting. Who still wants it with 50 meters to go? In first place, USA. It's gold for USA. It's silver for Mexico. Bronze for Jamaica. Well, that's a great finish. Both hands in the air. Well, let's have another look then. A beautiful performance, this one, from start to finish. So graceful with every stride, quickly into rhythm, and then it was a case of powering through the closing stages, and that was perfect, almost perfect, brilliant. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Second place for Mexico, that's a silver medal. The stadium is primed and ready. Up next is the 110 meters hurdles. This can cause all kinds of problems, but the beauty and sight of the sprinters leaping over those hurdles is always something to behold.
In lane 2, Poland. In lane 3, Poland.
Acknowledging the crowd. Well, the crowd are doing their bits, plenty in to try and encourage success for this athlete. Here we go then, the athletes are ready.
Set.
Away first time in the 110 meters hurdles. Into their rhythm now. Now it's all about power. Who's in it to win it? The leader is USA. Will there be any late drama? It's gold for Team USA. Jamaica takes silver. It's France in third. The celebrations of an Olympic champion. Look at the emotion. What a performance. And the crowd stand on their feet to applaud. Well, let's take a check on the replay. A terrific race. A really strong performance from start to finish. So much to enjoy about this. So relaxed, right in stride. So strong. Really good performance. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met as the United States finish first. Terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Well, as ever with the USA, anything less than gold will be seen as a disappointment, but this athlete has a real chance.
In lane 3, Hungary.
Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. Quick acknowledgement to the crowd, and now It's down to the business.
On your marks. Set.
We're off, we're underway, and that's a really good start. Really is in stride. Could win this one. Well, this race really starting to take shape as they approach halfway. In first place, USA. Hanging on to second, it's Jamaica. Holding third place, Hungary. Final stage, final push. He's going to become the Olympic champion. USA finishing first place. Silver for Hungary. Jamaica take bronze. Well, I think he'll be happy with that. Looking at his face, he's really happy with that. Delighted. What a performance. Well, the start's always crucial in the 200. And although this athlete didn't get out of the blocks fastest, he ran a great bend, moving through the field and then powering down the home straight. And in the end, winning comfortably. He has a real chance of a medal.
First, United States of America.
One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Confirmed now, a gold medal for the USA. The sphere really is buzzing here in the Olympic Stadium ahead of the men's 400 metres final. One lap of this track stands between many of these athletes and Olympic glory. The medals are on the line here, and now it's time for a true Olympic hero to step forward.
Belgium.
Lane 4, USA. This athlete looks right at home despite the pressure of an Olympic final. Thoroughly enjoying the atmosphere. Look at that.
Marks. Set.
Lightning start. Needs to work harder. Can do better than this. Approaching the back straight. Needs to stay strong here. Halfway there, halfway still to go. In front, USA. Entering the home straight, a quarter of the race still to go. This is a close race going into the final stages of the 400 metres. It's going to come down to the finish on the line. What a performance, what an athlete. It's a gold medal for Team USA. Silver for Jamaica. Missing out on gold and silver, Germany take the bronze. A historic day, and quite rightly the fans know to applaud. They show their knowledge. Outstanding start, off the blocks quickly, straight into the stride pattern, and then it was a case of showing some heart through the middle part of the race, really putting the foot to the floor and then driving towards the line. That was brilliant. The Olympic Stadium is sold out, and it has been for over a year for this event. The women's 400 metres final. One lap of the track stands between these athletes and Olympic glory. There really is plenty of quality in this field. The question is, though, where will the winner come from? These are the 8 competitors, each of them hoping to become the next 400 metres Olympic champion.
United States of America.
I think the athletes are ready. Let's take a look at the lineup. What an introduction. The crowd are loving this. Pressure's on. Good race required.
Set.
And we're off. Needs to find a way to get back in this. Early leaders already making their presence felt through the first 100 meters. In a good position here, looking to put pressure on the leaders. Halfway through this race, so much work still to do. The leader is USA. Great Britain in second place. Kenya in third place. The athletes must stay focused as we have only quarter of the race to go. Approaching the end of this race. All the effort into the final stages. Heading towards the line here. Gold, USA. And it's silver for Team Great Britain. Everybody's on their feet. That is a terrific performance. China take bronze. Well, in anybody's Olympic book, that was an excellent performance from that athlete. And the crowd recognise it too. A fantastic effort by this athlete, worthy of the result, powering through to victory, so deserved. This is what was wanted, this is what was achieved.
First, United States of America.
Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Well, the trick here is for these athletes to show that they have the speed across the circle, the power and explosion in the throw, and technique absolutely crucial if they're to get that 2-kilogram disc out and away towards a world record length. This athlete knows he has all the technique and the ability to become the next Olympic champion. Attempt number 1 then. Super start to this competition, good first round.
States of America with a distance of 62.09 meters.
Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of America.
Here we are in round 2. Well, the official measurements will come, but well over 50 metres. Nobody seems able to touch Team USA at this point. They're so far in the lead. This really is very, very good.
United States of America.
Here we go then, attempt number 3. Well, let's see what they measure this one at, but that's a decent throw. First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
It's all going to come down to this, the delivery. new personal best, and this athlete is understandably delighted by that. To produce your best at the Olympic Games is all anyone can ask.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Needs good technique to spin round in that circle before exploding into life and releasing the discus into the London air. They'll be happy with that.
United States of America with a distance of 57.9.
Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. Well, this is the final attempt for this athlete. I think he'll be quite happy with that throw.
United States of America with a distance of 61.20 meters.
All of that hard work has paid off as he's a new Olympic champion. Let's check on the replay. Confirmed now, a gold medal for the USA. Points up for this one then, the final of the men's high jump.
The next event is the final of the men's high jump.
Now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts, must be shoved clear from their mind.
United States of America.
Oh, good ovation. I'm sure his heart will be fluttering. This is a real opportunity to lay down a marker early on in this. Looking for a solid effort here. Didn't give himself a chance at all of crossing there. Needs a good takeoff here. And the fans like that. Let's take another look at this. Brilliant. Well, that's the end of the round, and the scoreboard shows just a very slender lead. This athlete could send out a real statement with the next height selection. Looking for a solid effort here. Well, he took off too early there, nowhere near the standard. Attempt number 2. Well, he likes that. It's been a good performance. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique. Absolutely rock solid technique. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. Well, this is ambitious. Goes clear despite rattling the bar. Well, this athlete's right in the medal mix then with a new personal best. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place. Well, this athlete is going to have to choose what level to jump over the bar. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right. He's a good takeoff here. Hits the bar and it falls off. Final attempt at this height. leap into the unknown and he's achieved a new personal best. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. Well, this athlete is going to have to choose what level to jump over the bar. Well, this athlete's understandably delighted with that performance. A new personal best at an Olympic Games. That's exactly what you dream of. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. How ambitious is he going to be with this attempt? Well, this is a gamble, calculated. This is going to be really tough. Brilliant performance, a new personal best, and that sends out a warning shot to the rest of the world that this athlete's on fire. Let's have a look at the table then after 6 rounds.
Competitor representing United States of America.
This will be the ultimate test of technique and talent. The bar's now at a level where I think the difficulty is very, very tough. Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big trouble. Well, here's the next effort. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. Has to get the technique right at the end. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. The emotion evident at this point, sheer delight. But also, there might be a few tears down there as a new Olympic champion is crowned.
With a height of 2.1.
And in third with bronze, it's France. Over the city of London as evening approaches and the final of the women's high jump takes centre stage. What a field we have in this event. 8 of the world's best going toe-to-toe. Who will be able to jump the highest? Well, she says all the training has gone right going into this event. And she's in great shape. Decision time now for this athlete, deciding how to approach this event. I'm sure they'll have a strategy, but we'll have to wait and see what it is. Well, really should have no problems at all with this height. This is a fairly comfortable one. Well, the crowd know that she's bang on form here. The replay doesn't lie. She must be delighted with that. She'll be absolutely delighted with that start.
Representing United States of America.
Well, the bar will raise, inching its way up the poles. Well, it's ambitious, it's bold, it's brave. Let's see if she can pull this off. Let's have a look at the confirmation. It's a new personal best. The replay doesn't lie. She must be delighted with that. Confirming this, so tight at the top of that leaderboard.
From United States of America.
The big question now is where the athlete will take the bar next. Well, that's a new personal best, and we said this athlete was in great shape. Let's take a look at that replay. Well, a first-place performance so far from Team USA, and that is being shown on the scoreboard. Well, the bar's height is exactly what's the focus of this athlete's mind right now. This is a tough call. Great leap that. Did ever so well to clear the bar, and that's a new personal best. Here's the replay. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place. So many options to go for. Well, this is a gamble, calculated. This is going to be really tough. Well, the true mark of a great athlete is when you can deliver in the moment, and the best way of doing that is to create a new personal best. Congratulations. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place. Well, this athlete's got to choose what height they're going to try and attempt next, and this could be a difficult decision. This will be the ultimate test of technique and talent. The bar's now at a level where I think the difficulty is very, very tough. Here we go, attempt number 2. It's always a great feat to be able to complete a personal best, and I've got to say, that was very, very impressive. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique. Absolutely rock-solid technique. Well, here we go then, looking for a world record. Are we about to witness history here at the Olympic Stadium? She clips the bar and it falls. Well, the second attempt at this height, only a small tweak needed. She clips the bar and it falls. Well, this is last chance saloon. This is the third and final attempt at this height. Has to go clear here. She clips the bar and it falls. And the scoreboard shows that's a gold medal performance. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met as the United States finish first. Looks splendid. This is the finals of the long jump, and this crowd has been waiting for this event to start for quite some time. The athletes going through their final preparations, and this is the field of competitors. So much talent in there, and it really could be any one of 8. I can't help but feel that this athlete needs a world record to win this event. What an atmosphere in this place, and this athlete really is showing their best qualities. Well, this is the first attempt in the men's long jump. If you jump high, you won't jump long, and that was the problem here. Well, there are a few technical flaws that came to light in this performance, and this athlete will have to go back to the drawing board.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of America.
Second attempt. Can he beat his previous best? That's good. That's really good. This is excellent.
Foul.
Well, that attempt's going to count for nothing, I'm afraid to say. It's a foul. Team USA needs to pick this one up. They've not been very good so far. They're back in 7th.
Athlete from United States of America.
Round number 3.
United States of America.
Into the pit. That's got to be a personal best.
3-0.
It's excellent stuff. Kicks high into the air and then lands very well in a spray of sand. What a lead the USA are enjoying in this competition. It's been a magnificent performance so far, and their lead now is certainly huge.
Foul.
Well, this will be a no jump. I'm afraid to say there'll be a red flag, and that's frustrating.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Round number 5. Well, this athlete is at their best, their very best, because they've just completed a new personal best. Congratulations to them on that. What a performance. That's the end of the round, and it's going to be really tough for the rest of the field to catch this athlete now.
United States of America.
Last chance saloon, 6th and final attempt. All that effort will count for nothing. This will be a red flag, just overstepping. What a moment, a golden moment here at the London 2012 Games. And this is an image that will stand long in the memories. The conditions are absolutely primed for some long-distance jumping here. It's the triple jump, and I think these athletes are going to be inspired by this crowd. No one nation has ever taken complete control of the sport of triple jump. The reigning champions are Portugal, and to beat them, the athlete will have to do well here. The fans really heavily involved here. Such an enjoyable event, the triple jump. Well, this is his first attempt. Well, there's a reason for that, and it's a red flag. I'm afraid that will be a no jump. A little mistake in the run-up has cost this athlete dear. Second attempt. Really good technical performance that. Great hang time in the middle phase. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
United States of America.
Here we go, attempt number 3 then. Well, that's all right. Certainly something for this athlete to work on.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
The nerves have gone now.
Foul.
Well, oversteps the mark there, and that'll be a foul. Here's another check at the scoreboard in the triple jump.
The competitor representing United States of America.
The 5th attempt.
United States of America.
Well, I think that picture tells you absolutely everything. Delighted. A new personal best. Takes off well, looks really good through the 3 phases. Well, it's been a good performance for the USA up to this point, and now they lead by some distance on the scoreboard. Well, that's going to be another good leap for this athlete.
17.58.
Good rhythm down the runway, and then momentum stays with this athlete into the pit. This is a fantastic moment that everybody in the stadium can enjoy. A new Olympic champion. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met as the United States finish first. Back to the Olympic Stadium then for the men's javelin.
The next event is the final of the men's javelin.
Javelin's long been the domain of the Scandinavian countries, and that's been the case in recent years as Norway are the reigning champions. The 90s were dominated by the Czech Republic and the 80s by Finland. It's going to come down to which athletes prepared the best for these games. Well, he's a showman, there's no doubts about that at all. First attempt then on the runway. Well, I think we're looking at a new Olympic champion here.
With a distance of 81.71 meters.
Always good to get on the leaderboard in the first round.
The competitor representing United States of America.
Here we go again then.
Foul.
Oh, that's arcing really long. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that is being shown on the scoreboard. When justice is back. That's got miles, a massive throw, and we've got a new Olympic record. What a moment of history. Midway through this event, and the USA are in first place. Fourth attempt this, 2 more remain. Likes that.
United States of America with a distance of 87.75 meters.
Well, let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of the round, and clearly out in the lead by some margin. It's the USA. Well, here we go then on the runway. We'll look to launch this one. Huge ovation from the stands as well. That was a stunning performance.
2 meters.
Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place. Here he goes then, final attempt. Good pace on the runway. The javelin goes up. That one's another high one. It's right down the middle, and bang! Well, that's going to be a foul, I'm afraid to say. You overstep the line, you get a red flag. What a reaction, so proud of the performance, and quite rightly so. A new Olympic record. Well, let's have a look at the replay. This really is a good throw, and let's take a closer look at the technique. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Not good enough to take home gold on this occasion. Olympic Stadium then, medals are on the line, and it will be on the infield. It's the final of men's shot put. For most of the last century, Team USA dominated the shot put event. In fact, they won the first 5 gold medals ever handed out in this discipline. More latterly, though, they've struggled to get on the podium in the same way. Their last gold was in Atlanta on home turf in 1996. Well, let's go trackside then for one of the most powerful events in the whole of the Olympic Games. First round, I'm sure the nerves will really be fluttering around these competitors. That's over 18 meters.
United States of America with a distance of 19.48 meters.
Well, that's a super start to this competition.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of America.
Here we go then, second round of the men's shot put. Technically not as strong as other efforts.
United States of America with a distance of 19.3.
Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that is being shown on the scoreboard. Round number 3. This is an enthralling shot put competition. Again, that's another good angle. What a powerful release. And that's why that's a terrific shot. Just the raw power of this athlete will get that shot out there and very much keep them in the hunt for a medal. First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan. Uncoils now. Well, that's going to go out, and it's going to be long, this one, very long. Oh, that's massive! Absolutely massive! A huge new personal best.
The athlete from United States of America.
5th attempt now. Explosive release. What a moment for this athlete. A personal best and a great performance at the Olympic Games. A real reason to enjoy.
The competitor representing United States of America.
Final round this, last shot. Well, that's another good one. Oh, that's a massive throw. That's beaten his personal best. Well, what a performance. What a great performance and celebration, to be fair. This athlete deserves everything they get, and there's nothing better than sharing that moment with a full house. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Four years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. Like most events in the swimming pool, Team USA are usually up there around the favourites, and once again they'll be expecting to be on the podium in this event. Team USA are such an awesome presence at this Olympic Games. They'll expect to be at the top of the medal table, and this athlete could help take them there. How strong will this athlete be? The medals at stake as they enter the pool in the 50 metres freestyle for men. Lengthening that stroke as well. Powerful swimmer. In first place, USA. Australia in second. Portugal in third place. Now reaching as they enter the final 5. And it's gold for Team USA. The slenderest of margins for victory. Silver for Brazil. So much you could say about this performance, but I'll leave it at this. excellent. Great start, super middle, and a great surge towards the end. Technically, fantastic. And bronze for Australia. Welcome back to the Aquatic Centre. This state-of-the-art venue really has been one of the jewels in the London 2012 crown. Well, here we go then. Everybody psyched up for this. Well, a medal's what this athlete's looking for. Quite rightly, this athlete is trying to whip up the crowd, trying to get some support. They're responding well. Really important for a good start here.
Set.
We're off and we're underway in the men's 100 metres freestyle final. Race starting to take shape as we reach the quarter point. Quarter of the way through this event and already the early leaders start to take hold. Showing great technique. Good strength as well. "25 metres to go. One final push for 10 metres. They touch now. He's going to become the Olympic champion. USA finishing first place. And the silver goes to Germany. Australia will claim the bronze. Let's take another look at the replay then, and the athletes showed all the way through this race that they had it in control. Great technique through the first 50 metres, and then that's where the stamina training came in as they came through the final 25, dominating the rest to take gold. That's a two-place improvement on the bronze medal in Beijing 4 years ago, and America have another final event of this session at the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. The athletes are ready, 17,500 fans are ready. Let's get it on. Could this be an opportunity for another medal for Team USA? This athlete knows he has all the technique and the ability to become the next Olympic champion. Look to the middle lanes for the faster swimmers.
Set.
Approaching 25 metres and already some early moves. Into their stroke pattern at 25 metres. Really good stroking. Great kick, that will help tremendously. The leader is USA. In second, it's Australia. Third place, it's Kenya. Just over 25 metres to go and you can throw a towel over these. Who's going to come out on top? It's gold for USA. Great Britain takes silver. Third place, bronze for Australia. Well, let's have another look at that gold medal performance, leading from the front in this one. Really strong through the middle section of the race. Such great technique as well in slow motion. A really well-worthy winner of a gold medal. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the Aquatic Centre, a state-of-the-art building made specifically for these games. There really is stiff competition in this event. Each athlete must be at their very best if they want to take home a medal. I can't help but feel that this athlete needs a world record to win this event. Well, the crowd are responding to him. Look at that. Good start. Absolutely essential.
Set.
And we're off in the men's 100 meters butterfly. Back to the surface, and we start to see the early leaders now starting to stroke well at the quarter point. Team USA in charge here. Disappointing kick there. In front, USA. In second, it's Australia. In third place, France. Now into the final 25 meters. A full stretch. What a performance. What an athlete. It's a gold medal for Team USA. France takes second. A bronze place for Australia. Always great to have a record, and the latest being an Olympic record. Well, the athletes showed everything in this race as we take a look at the replay. A great turn, so strong in the stroke, and then coming through the final 25 meters, that's where the gold medal was won. A true Olympic champion. What a performance. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Tension in the air here at the Aquatic Centre. Not a seat to be had for the final of the men's 100 metres backstroke. The 100 metres backstroke has brought success to the USA over the years. There's also been joy, though, for Canada, Japan, Sweden and Germany. He looks in tip-top shape here. A moment of real relaxation before this athlete gets their game face on. Silence in the venue.
Set.
Early leaders starting to establish themselves at 25 metres. All 8 athletes very, very close through 25 metres. And he's putting everything he has into every stroke. Oof, disappointing. In first place, USA. Australia in second place. In third place, China. Now as they go into the final 25, the acid's burning in the muscles. We're into the final 10 metres. A hero will be born as they touch down. And it's a return to the gold medal column in the pool for Team USA. Silver for Hungary. And bronze for Australia in third. Well, let's take a look at the replay, and there were no doubts in this one who was going to win. Utter domination from start to finish, showing all the power of an Olympic champion, and that's why they took gold. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met as the United States finish first. Terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Well, let's have a look then at the lineup for the 50 metres freestyle. Well, she says all the training has gone right going into this event. She's in great shape. All 8 athletes are on the blocks. Silence descends. 50 metres freestyle for women. The final is underway. Pulling through the water hard. In first place, USA. Australia in second. Third place to Brazil. Into the stretch. Who's going to touch first? Brilliant performance. A gold for Team USA. Romania takes silver. Well, that's a new Olympic record, and there's delight across the face of this athlete, and quite rightly so. Well, let's have another look at that race, and what a performance. This athlete showed what being a true Olympic champion is all about. Terrific technique, tons of heart, lots of energy, and a superb performance when it matters. Welcome to the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. This is the gateway to the Olympic Park, built specifically for these games. Well, there'll be plenty of competition. These athletes equally matched, not much between them.
In lane 2, China. In lane 3, Great Britain. In lane 4.
Well, there's no reason why this athlete isn't considering themselves one of the real medal contenders here. "100 meters away from Olympic glory."
Set.
We're off and we're underway in the women's 100 meters freestyle final. At the quarter point, they emerge from the water and the early leaders show their heads, pulling hard through the water at 25 meters. Really good stroking. The kick's weak. The leader is USA. Second place, Australia. Third place, Great Britain. Into the final 25 meters. Who's going to touch him first? USA finished first, and it's another gold medal. Silver for Great Britain. Australia close out the medal positions with a bronze place finish. Well, let's have another look at that race. Another truly terrific performance, dominating in all areas. Such a powerful stroker. And then the gold medal won in the final stages. Really outstanding performance. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. A podium finish for Great Britain as this athlete takes home a silver medal. To the impressive Aquatic Centre here in Stratford.
In lane 1, France. In lane 2, Great Britain. In lane 3, Germany.
The favourites for this event are all in the middle lanes. She's got the crowd pumped up here, blowing kisses, quite right. Focus.
Take your marks.
Back on their blocks after the false start.
Set.
And they've conquered the nerves, they're in the water and underway. The 25-meter mark approaches. Still some distance to go, but at 25 meters, the early leader's in control. Really good stroking. Strong kick. In front, USA. Australia in second place. In third, Great Britain. 25 to go, stretching out. Lactic acid kicking in as now they touch. USA take the gold. Silver, Germany. And bronze for Australia. Well, that was really, really good. And kisses to the crowd as well. They're going berserk. So many things to like about this performance. In replay, you just see the power of this athlete, stroking so well, and that's why they were able to put in such a terrific time. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the team. A terrific sold-out crowd here at the Aquatic Centre. Plenty of different countries represented amongst all of those fans who make so much noise. The women's 100 metres butterfly has seen periods of dominance for the USA and Germany. Australia, though, are the double defending champions.
In lane 3, China. In lane 4, United
Plenty of support here today. She'll be cheered from start to finish. Well, this is part of every athlete's dreams, and she's loving every second. All 8 athletes on the blocks, ready to go. Into their stroke now as they emerge from the water. The early glimpses of the leaders as now they emerge from the water. Really good stroking. Good push. The leader is USA. Australia in second. Third, it's China. And there's less than quarter of the race still to go. Final stages now. It's gold for Team USA. China takes silver. Australia in third and take bronze. Well, that's one of the greatest performances of all time in this event. A superb Olympic record. What a performance. So many things to like about this performance. In replay, you just see the power of this athlete, stroking so well, and that's why they were able to put in such a terrific time. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met. Centre is ram-jam full to the gunnels for the final of the women's 100 metres backstroke. A really strong lineup for this competition. Lots of medal hopes, 3 or 4 that will be looking for gold. It's going to come down to which athletes prepared the best for these games. Well, these athletes are ready.
Set.
Early leaders starting to establish themselves at 25 metres. Pulling hard through the water at 25 metres. And she's putting everything she has into every stroke. Good turn, good kick. In front, USA. Second place, Australia. In third place, Germany. As we enter the final 25, less than a quarter of the race to go. The last few meters, gold, USA. Second place and Ireland takes silver. And in third is bronze for Australia. Well, that's a great performance from this athlete, a new Olympic record. That just shows how well they've been able to get themselves in shape. Well, let's take another look at that then. A terrific start, real domination, and then powering through. As they reached the turn, it was a terrific effort. Great performance from that athlete to take gold. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Welcome to the Aquatic Centre, a venue that's used state-of-the-art techniques to provide the best possible conditions for these athletes to get the best possible results in the pool. Every Olympics has a superstar, and there's every chance that this athlete could be the face of London 2012. Acknowledging the crowd. Well, the atmosphere is electric, and he's certainly helping that. The divers have to select what they're going to do, and if they can't do that, then obviously the judges will take a dim view of that. Well, this is quite hard, not the most difficult. Great takeoff, good elevation, and then the entry is brilliant. Let's check on the replay. No doubt there are a few nerves as the scores start to come in. Well, here's the scoreboard after that first dive. Well, this is the moment where the divers have a chance to take destiny back into their own hands. It's a real key to pick a tough dive, but one that certainly is achievable. Well, not the most difficult dive in the book. Will this be enough, though, to keep them in the mix? And the fans like that. Here's the replay. Technically, that had everything that you would hope to see from that dive, and I'm sure the judges will be more than happy to reflect that in their scores. Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead. So many options to go for. Pressure's on here. Well, the crowd will react to that quite rightly. Here's the replay. Well, the judges will have their say now. Well, that's the end of the round, and comfortably in the lead here. It really has been an impressive performance. It's been an excellent performance so far, but do they really need to go for one of the more difficult dives here? Well, it's ambitious, bold and brave. Let's see whether he can pull this off. Well, not bad. Let's take a look at that replay. Let's see how they rated it. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place. Well, this is a tough choice. How to improve on that last dive. There are plenty of options. Well, that's all right, that's not bad. Certainly will put this athlete in the mix. Well, let's have a look at the replay. Well, I'm fairly sure that attempt won't bring this athlete right back into the top echelon, but it's now down to the judges. An average dive for me, though. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. Having had such a great competition so far, is there any point in this diver going for one of the more difficult efforts? They could easily still win this with one of the more easy options. That's a well-executed dive from the USA. Every phase was about right. Well done. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, here are the scores. The victor, a tremendous performance. Look at the emotion. Jumping up and down for joy, and quite rightly so. Welcome to the state-of-the-art aquatic centre built in Stratford here in London. The Olympic Games always has a habit of making superstars, and there's no reason why this athlete can't be the story of this Games. Well, there's no reason why this athlete isn't considering themselves one of the real medal contenders here. She responds to the crowd, who in turn give her another big cheer. Well, needs to get good power off the board. Well, not bad at all. I think, though, the diver knows they could have done better with that. Here is the replay. And now it is over to the judges to get their view on this. Here's the scoreboard, and Team USA are in second place. This is a performance that's so far been good. However, a wise choice of what they're going to do next could take them right to the very top. Well, it's just a shame the end didn't quite match the start with that dive. Here's the replay. Here are the scores. They're a long way ahead, the USA. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Well, that tells the story, and now it's their medal to lose. A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case of pushing herself, or will it be a case of playing safe? That pleases the crowd. Let's take another look at this. Brilliant. It's going to be hard for the judges to pick faults with that. An excellent dive. Well, that's the end of the round, and this is the reality of the situation. A magnificent performance and a huge, huge lead. So far, this diver has put on a show, but are they willing to go that extra mile with this next attempt? Well, that's a good dive from the USA. Happy with that. Well, here's the replay. Technically, not much wrong with that last dive, and I'm sure the scores will reflect that. Well, it's been a good performance for the USA up to this point, and now they lead by some distance on the scoreboard. This is the final attempt, and this athlete has been outstanding so far. The question is, though, can they go one better? Well, that was okay. Mediocre stuff from the USA. Needs to improve in the next dive. Here's the replay, and I think there will be a number of faults we could pick out with this. Well, let's have a look at the scores. Well, the crowd respond to the new Olympic champion, and that is a moment of real emotion. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Final of the men's 10-metre platform is next here at the Aquatic Centre. The atmosphere's all ready for somebody to win a medal. In 1988, the athlete from America fell unconscious into the pool after hitting his head on the diving board. It was only in the qualifying rounds, but he recovered to take gold. This athlete knows he has all the technique and the ability to become the next Olympic champion. Plenty of options. How brave is this diver feeling today, though? Looking for a solid effort here. Well, not what he was looking for. Here's the replay. This one of the more simple dives, and this athlete really had to execute on this. Well, I think on the surface you would say that's an average dive, but it's now down to the judges. What have they seen? Well, let's see how that last dive affects the current scoreboard. Dive number 2, still need to be careful what to choose here. Only this athlete knows. Needs to execute with this dive. It's a really good dive, that, and quite rightly happy with it. Here's the replay. Well, that was good. There's no doubts about it, and I'm sure the judges will be happy and their scoring will reflect that. What a lead the USA are enjoying in this competition. It's been a magnificent performance so far, and their lead now is certainly huge. Well, if he doesn't get this right, he'll be very disappointed. Good stuff, very good stuff. Well, I think he knows he still has more to come. Here's the replay. Let's have a look what the judges have to say. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place. Fourth dive. Must select a good one here. Big decision, this. Difficult selection. Difficult dive to complete. Needs to execute to score highly, but it's certainly risk and reward. Oh, well done. He'll be happy with that performance. Good dive. Here's the replay. That's certainly a respectable dive, and the score should reflect that. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place. How ambitious is he going to be with this attempt? Going for the most difficult of all the dives available here. Has to pull this off. Well, that's not bad, but it's not great either. Let's take a check on the replay. Well, let's see how the judges rated that. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. Well, this athlete has really been on song today, and there's no doubt in my mind that this final performance could blow the doors right off it. Well, that was good, right up to the point of entry. But once again, struggled to get out. Here's the replay of that. Well, how do the judges rate this performance? What a race! Team USA led from start to finish. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Back to the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford at the heart of the Olympic Park. A warm building as these 8 athletes are looking to put themselves in contention for a medal here. Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. Well, she's bang up for this one, ready for action. You've got to achieve what you set out to achieve. If not, you lose precious, precious points. Certainly some nerves out there with that first round performance, but that's good. Here's the replay. This is a really good dive. Always an anxious time waiting for the scores to come in. Stirring stuff as that round comes to a close, and the scoreboard tells it all. A huge lead in this one. Been brilliant so far, this athlete, and the question is now, can they follow up their recent attempts with another huge effort here? Very impressive stuff, that. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique. Absolutely rock-solid technique. Well, let's see what the judges made of that. Let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of that round and look at this lead. It really is commanding at this stage. So many options to go for. Not bad, but not good from the USA. Here's the replay. And you could just see the tiny little errors. Let's see how the judges rated it. Well, another look at the scoreboard, and this is the impact that last dive has had. Well, this has been an outstanding competition. There's no doubt in my mind we're watching a potential Olympic champion, but the difficulty level of this next dive could take it beyond all the rest in the field. Well, the crowd know that she's bang on form here. Let's take a look at the replay. Good degree of difficulty and well executed. Let's see what the judges have got to say about that. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place. Well, the final dive of the competition must make it count here. Interesting selection, this, a middle-of-the-pack dive in terms of difficulty. Will that be enough to keep them right there or thereabouts? Well, let's have a look at the replay. Well, that was good, and it should be a decent score here. Well, what a terrific performance that was. Quite rightly taking the applause of the fans. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Welcome to the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. This is the gateway to the Olympic Park, built specifically for these games. Plenty of quality in this field as well. This really does bring together the best in the world. This athlete knows he has all the technique and the ability to become the next Olympic champion. How ambitious is he going to be with this attempt? Execution is everything with this dive. Get it right and the points reward will be decent. So focused in this performance. Well, here's the replay. A really good dive. Now it's down to the judges to give their scores. Let's take a check of the leaderboard at the end of the first round. Well, this is the moment where the divers have a chance to take destiny back into their own hands. It's a real key to pick a tough dive, but one that certainly is achievable. Well, that's a good dive from the USA. Happy with that. Here is the replay. Let's have a look how the judges rated it. Well, let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of the round, and clearly out in the lead by some margin, it's the USA. What kind of dive will he select here? How brave is he feeling at this point? Not massively difficult, this dive. Well, not bad at all. I think, though, the diver knows they could have done better with that. Well, let's have a look at the replay. Well, let's see how the judges rated that. First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan. It's been an excellent performance so far, but do they really need to go for one of the more difficult dives here? Didn't like it. Didn't like that at all, and pulled out just in time. Good performance, that. Let's check on the replay. Well, that was good, and it should be a decent score here. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place. So many options to go for. High risk and high reward with this dive selection. Well, that last dive wasn't the best. The technique all wrong on this occasion, I'm afraid to say. Here's the replay. Well, that just proved too difficult in the end. And the diver won't receive any credit for that at all. Done really well so far. One final attempt to really nail this one. now this athlete's capable of an awful lot more than that. An average performance on this occasion, and they really can do better. Here's the replay. Let's see how they rated it. This is a fantastic moment that everybody in the stadium can enjoy. A new Olympic champion. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. The Olympic Games always has a habit of making superstars, and there's no reason why this athlete can't be the story of this Games. Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. You've got to achieve what you set out to achieve. If not, you lose. Welcome to the state-of-the-art aquatic centre built in Stratford here in London. Well, there's no reason why this athlete isn't considering themselves one of the real medal contenders here. Decision time now for this athlete, deciding how to approach this event. I'm sure they'll have a strategy, but we'll have to wait and see what it is. Started well here. Here's the replay of that. Here are the scores. What a lead the USA are enjoying in this competition. It's been a magnificent performance so far, and their lead now is certainly huge. Well, we're on to the second dives then. Well, the crowd know that she's bang on form here. Here's the replay. Well, that was good. There's no doubts about it, and I'm sure the judges will be happy, and their scoring will reflect that. Midway through this event, and the USA are in first place. Well, preparing for dive number 3 is now the chance to take more of a risk. Remember, increased difficulty means more points. Crowd responding to that. Let's take a look at that replay. Let's see how the judges rated it. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place. Well, this has been an outstanding competition. There's no doubt in my mind we're watching a potential Olympic champion, but the difficulty level of this next dive could take it beyond all the rest in the field. Well, that was okay. Mediocre stuff from the USA. Needs to improve in the next dive. Here's the replay. Well, here are the scores. Well, that's the end of the round, and this is the reality of the situation. A magnificent performance and a huge, huge lead. Here we go then. Needs to just go for it here. That last dive from the USA, not bad, but certainly not good. Here's the replay. This one of the more simple dives, and this athlete really had to execute on this. No doubt there are a few nerves as the scores start to come in. What a great moment! How enjoyable is this? Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Again, and welcome to the Aquatic Centre. for the final of the men's 10-meter synchronized diving. He looks in tip-top shape here. What an atmosphere in this place, and this athlete really is showing their best qualities. Got to choose the routine here, and it must be one that's achievable. This is a relatively tough dive. It's not the most difficult in the competition, but one that, if achieved well, then the points reward is there. Great takeoff, good elevation, and then the entry is brilliant. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique. Absolutely rock-solid technique. Well, the judges will have their say now. Well, that's a super start to this competition. A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case, though, of pushing himself, or will it be a case of playing safe? More than satisfactory, that dive. Here's the replay. Technically, that had everything that you would hope to see from that dive, and I'm sure the judges will be more than happy to reflect that in their scores. Well, a first-place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. What kind of dive will he select here? How brave is he feeling at this point? Well, that's a good performance. Here's the replay. This is a really good dive. Well, how do the judges rate this performance? Midway through this event, and the USA are in first place. Dive number 4 then. Well, not the most difficult dive in the book. Will this be enough, though, to keep them in the mix? Well, that was good, right up to the point of entry. But once again, struggled to get out. The idea was nice, the execution just a little off on this occasion. Showed really good strength, and the technique for most of the dive was good. It just fell apart at the end. And once again, that will cost him on the scoreboard. Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead. Well, round number 5, and this is when these divers can look to some of the more complicated routines. Well, if this diver can complete this with the minimum of fuss, the judges undoubtedly will be impressed. Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I think he even likes that dive. Will it be enough to keep him in this competition? The judges' marks are awaited, and you can never be totally sure if they see it the same way as we do. Well, a first-place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. Well, this athlete has really been on song today, and there's no doubt in my mind that this final performance could blow the doors right off it. It's a really good dive, that, and quite rightly happy with it. Well, I think he knows he still has more to come. Here's the replay. What a moment, a golden moment here at the London 2012 Games, and this is an image that will stand long in the memories. Welcome along then, the next event is the 10-meter synchronized diving. This is a real test of both the athleticism and also the practice and hard work that these athletes put in. As we look at the starting lineup, plenty of talent. Well, she says all the training has gone right going into this event. And she's in great shape. Here we go then, dive number 1. Well, this is a fairly ambitious choice and could leave her with a good score. Oh, not bad, not bad. Does everything right here, right up until the last moment. Perhaps needed a bit more power in the takeoff. Let's have another look. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place. A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case of pushing herself, or will it be a case of playing safe? Well, that was nice. I think that was all right. Still very much a work in progress, that last dive. Here's the replay. Well, let's have a look at the scores. A super start to this competition. First place at the midway point shows this athlete is all about the business of winning a gold medal. Well, that's a good choice. Very pleasing, that last dive from the USA. Executed well. Let's take a check on the replay. Well, how will the judges react to this one? Well, let's see how that last dive affects the current scoreboard. Fourth dive. Must select a good one here. Going for the most difficult of all the dives available here. Has to pull this off. She's got to forget that one quickly. Get it straight out of her mind and move on. Well, here's the replay. Well, here's the scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows first place. This is the final attempt, and this athlete has been outstanding so far. The question is, though, can they go one better? Well, that'll leave her smiling, I think, as she leaves the pool. That was pretty good. Here's the replay. Technically, not much wrong with that last dive, and I'm sure the scores will reflect that. Well, what a performance. What a great performance and celebration, to be fair. This athlete deserves everything they get, and there's nothing better than sharing that moment with a full house. Hello again, and the pressure is really on. It's a nervous scene here at the Royal Artillery Barracks. The next event is the final. The medals are on the line for the men in the 25-metre rapid-fire pistol. Well, Team USA have a history to be proud of in shooting. Quite rightly, 50 medals have been gold out of the 103 they've won over the years. This athlete's had a great build-up to the games, and there's no reason why they can't push the envelope here. Here we go, round one then. 8 seconds to hit 5 targets.
Attention.
Shooting well in this first round. As expected, the United States make a strong start to this competition.
The athlete from the United States of America.
Round 2, 6 seconds for the 5 targets. Wonderful second round performance. confirming this, so tight at the top of that leaderboard.
Next up, the competitor representing the United States of America.
So round 3, 6 seconds to hit these targets. So composed and so calm in round 3. Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard. Round 4, 4 seconds then to hit the 5 targets. Now the pressure starts to mount.
Stop.
Brilliant, simply brilliant, terrific shooting here. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place.
United States of America.
Well, in round number 5, this gets really tough as the scoring rings tighten.
Stop.
Did everything he needed to do and more with that performance. Well, here's the scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows first place.
From the United States of America.
This is the 6th and final round.
Attention.
So focused in this performance.
Score was 8.2.
Well, what a performance. What a great performance and celebration, to be fair. This athlete deserves everything they get, and there's nothing better than sharing that moment with a full house. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Well, a gorgeous day at the Royal Artillery Barracks. We're outside for the next event. This is the men's skeet.
The final of the men's skeet.
As we look at the starting lineup, plenty of talent. He looks in tip-top shape here.
United States of America.
Well, he's acknowledging the crowd, and they love it. First up, station number 1.
Go.
Obliterated it. Let's have a look on the double.
Go.
Perfection. Well, they say they're clay pigeons, but they look more like sitting ducks to me. This is a great competition as we complete that round and look at the scoreboard. Team USA in front, but it's very tight at the top.
Go.
Good first shot. What can he do on this double? Bags the brace. Heavy scoring today, plenty of targets hit. Well, that's the end of the round, and now on the scoreboard has a really big lead.
Next, it's from the United States of America.
Go.
Well, that hit the high house. This is the double. Gets the first. Gets the second.
3 hits.
Oh, a nod of appreciation. He likes that.
Next, athlete from United States of America.
Oh!
Has a piece of that. 6 big targets to aim for here. This is station number 4. Orange dust, and that one's a hit. We're looking for the double on station 4. Misses from the lower house. This is the double. Fantastic! Totally locked in on the targets.
5 hits.
Well, what will that last station have done to the scoreboard?
Competitor representing the United States of America.
Oh!
Grazing that one. Just enough to take another target. Now for the double. Well, taking the birds out like they're going out of fashion.
3 hits.
Beautiful execution on that final shot.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Oh!
Boom. Like that. Looking for the double here. Well, these targets don't stand much of a chance.
2 hits.
Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place.
United States of America.
Oh!
Good shooting. He likes it. He likes it a lot.
2 hits.
Well, let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of the round, and clearly out in the lead by some margin, it's the USA.
Oh!
He collects the high house. It's a good shot. 2 more targets to hit then at the final station. 1 for 1 on the single target.
2 hits.
Collecting targets with that round. A historic day, and quite rightly the fans know to applaud. They show their knowledge. Welcome to the Royal Artillery Barracks, over 200 years old, and this venue has been brought to life for these games. Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. Well, I think this athlete understands just how important this is. Look at the emotion. This is station number 1. 3 targets to aim for, 3 points at stake. No messing around there. Now for the double. Really good technical performance, that.
2 hits.
Let's have another look at the leaderboard then. This is the end of round 1.
From United States of America.
Pull!
Gets the bird from the high house. 2 targets coming. High house first. That's 2. Technique absolutely perfect.
3 hits.
Team USA then putting the pressure on at the top of the scoreboard. but there are 2 or 3 others that are very close by.
Pull!
Only needs to catch a small piece of the target. Station 3 at the double. Amazing stuff. Well, racking up the birds like they're going out of
3
fashion.
hits.
What a lead the USA are enjoying in this competition. It's been a magnificent performance so far, and their lead now is certainly huge.
Pull!
Well, that's a miss. Well, this has been described as the trickiest of all stations. This could be a pivotal point at station 4. Collects that one right out of the lower house. 2 more targets still to hit. Well, that's 2 more. Banging a brace. Up next, the double. Good shooting. Locked in, loaded, and
5
ready.
hits.
Good shooting.
Next, Yacht from United States of America.
Pull!
Always difficult with the target constantly moving away. What can she do on this double? Good for 2. Well, no mistakes here.
2 hits.
That's the end of the round, and it's going to be really tough for the rest of the field to catch this athlete now.
Of America.
Pull!
Picked off the low house well. Station number 6 looking for the double. Two more to the tally. Racking up the birds with every single
3
station.
hits.
Heavy scoring. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that is being shown on the scoreboard.
Pull!
That's a great shot on the double.
2 hits.
That was good, perfect stuff. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
Pull!
Perfection. This is station number 8. Hits it.
2 hits.
Terrific, terrific performance this. Racking up the birds. And that's a gold medal performance. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Welcome to Lord's Cricket Ground. For many years, this has been the scene of some great Ashes success for both England and Australia. But now a chance for somebody to win a medal in the Olympic archery. The first known archery competition was organised in Finsbury in London. That was back in 1583. It actually attracted 3,000 participants. This athlete knows he has all the technique and the ability to become the next Olympic champion. Always important to get off to a good start with this first arrow. The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points. This is arrow number 2 for this athlete. Great shot for 9. 2 gone, 1 arrow to go. Perfect, right down the middle, just what the doctor ordered. Here's the replay of that. And that's a great start for Team USA.
The athlete from United States of America.
Here we are, end 2. 3 arrows gone already. This is the 4th of this matchup. So close to a 10. That's a 9. End 2, arrow 2. And you can add 7 to the total for that. Arrow number 6 of the competition. Nine for that arrow.
United States of America with a score of 20.
Well, here's the replay. A super start to this competition. First place at the midway point shows this athlete is all about the business of winning a gold medal. Arrow number 1. Tiny adjustment required. Having seen the first arrow, what adjustments will this athlete make for arrow number 2? 9 points. Good shot. He needs to lock in on the center. 8 more to the total.
United States of America with a score of 20.
Let's take a check on the replay. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
This is the first arrow of the final end. That's in the center. 10 more points to the total. Arrow 2, end 4. You can add 8 for that. 1 arrow away from glory. This is the final end. Gonna run out of time here. 9 more points in the outer yellow circle.
States of America with a score of 20.
Here is the replay. Super celebrations, and deservedly so. A really good performance, nicking first place by the slimmest of margins. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. To Lords then, usually the home of cricket, but now it's the home of archery.
The next event is the final of the women's archery.
This is the field then, and there is plenty of competition out there. Acknowledging the crowd.
Representing United States.
She's enjoying this, enjoying good support from the crowd, and she's responding. She's ready for this event. Months and months of preparation, and now it comes down to this. That's 9. Arrow number 2. And this really is a sport where millimeters count. Thuds into the board. Resounding sound, that. Let's take a look at that replay. Let's have a look at the results at the end of round 1.
Next up, the competitor representing the United States of America.
Arrow 1, end 2. Good aim, 8 points. This is the second arrow. Just outside the yellow, that's worth 8. Arrow 3, end 2. So close to the maximum. That's 9. Here's the replay. First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan. Here we are for the third end, and the competitors will shoot towards the magnificent media centre. Trust, we're not in the line of fire. 7 more to the total. This is the third end and the second arrow. That's 8. This is the final arrow in this end. That arrow's worth 9.
United States of America with a score of 10.
Here's the replay. Well, here's the scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows first place.
Next up, the competitor representing the United States of America.
Arrow 1, end 4. That's 8 points for the inner red. This is the penultimate arrow in this event. Let's add 9 more to the total for that arrow. One good shot here wins the tournament. Really good. 9.
United States of America with a score of 10.
Here's the replay. She deserves the applause. A superb performance. Take a bow. Gold, gold, gold for Team towards cricket ground. For many years, this has been the scene of some great Ashes success for both England and Australia. But now a chance for somebody to win a medal in the Olympic archery. Well, as ever with the USA, anything less than gold will be seen as a disappointment, but this athlete has a real chance. This athlete's had a great build-up to the games, and there's no reason why they can't push the envelope here. That's 9. Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. I'm sure their friends and family are nervous, but this athlete's relaxed and ready to go. Well, now it comes down to hand the baton on for the first time in this end. Arrow number 2. The inner red, 8 points. This is the third arrow of the end, and this team are working well together. In the yellow, a great way to finish this end. Well, this is the fourth arrow. Just outside the yellow, that's worth 8. Fifth attempt then. Let's add 9 more to the total for that arrow. Well, in teamwork, he needs to back up his teammate right now with the final arrow of the end. The outer red circle, 7 points.
United States of America with a score of...
This is a great competition as we complete that round and look at the scoreboard. Team USA in front, but it's very tight at the top. In the red, not bad.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
This is the second arrow and the first chance for this archer to shoot. It's a golden arrow, 10 points. Archer 1 takes arrow 3. Seven more to the total. Up next, arrow number 4. That's a decent shot, 7 points. Well, attempt number 5. Really good, 9. This is arrow number 6, the final arrow of the end. That's 7.
United States of America with a score of...
It's so tight at the top. Team USA lead the way, but I tell you what, you really could chuck a blanket over the challengers. Well, that's a strong start, right in the yellow stuff.
Representing United States of America.
Arrow number 2, but this archer's first of this end. Well, that's a good follow-up arrow. 2 arrows gone, number 3 coming, and it's archer number 1 to fire next. Eight more to the total. 4th attempt. That's 8 points for the inner red. Here we go with arrow number 5. And this really is a sport where millimeters count. So this is the second archer's final arrow of the end. Arrow number 6.
United States of America.
Good aim, 8 points. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place. 9 points.
Next, the athlete
Good
from
shot.
the United States of America.
Well, this team are looking for a good result here as they switch for arrow number 2. Brilliant. Bang on. 10 points. It's back to archer number 1 now for the third arrow. 6 more to the total. Well, this is a partnership and they need a good 4th arrow. Outer red, 7. The baton's passed on for the 5th arrow. So close to a 10. That's a 9. This archer's last chance to make a mark on this end. The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points.
States of America. It is 4.
Well, what a terrific performance that was. Quite rightly taking the applause of the fans. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met. On to Lords then, this fantastic venue. Glorious conditions as well. The next event is the team archery. Archery had its debut in the 1900 Summer Olympics and has been contested in 13 Olympiads. However, from 1924 to 1968, it wasn't competed in at all. It's going to come down to which athletes prepared the best for these games. Great shot for 9.
Next up, the competitor representing the United
These
States
athletes
of
had a
America.
great build-up to the games, and there's no reason why they can't push the envelope here. The archers switch for the first time in this end. This is arrow 2. This athlete is locked in right now. 10 more points to the total. So it's back to archer number 1 for arrow number 3. Nine for that arrow. Well, the baton's handed on for the 4th arrow. Tiny adjustment required. This is arrow number 5 and an opportunity for the first archer to shoot. You can add 8 for that. 6th and final attempt. 9 more points in the outer yellow circle.
States of America. It is 4.
Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. That arrow's worth 9.
Next, the athlete from the United States of America.
Well, they share the pressure, and the pressure now goes on to archer number 2. That's 8. Archer number 1 at the ready then for arrow number 3. Right down the middle, 10 points. Now for the 4th arrow. That's 8 points for the inner red. This is the 5th arrow of this end. Perfect, right down the middle, just what the doctor ordered. This is arrow number 6, the final arrow of the end. So close to the maximum. That's 9. Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard. So close to the maximum. That's 9. Well, teamwork is everything. I wonder what they learned from arrow 1. This is arrow 2. Right on target, 10 points. We're back to the original archer for arrow number 3. That's in the center. 10 more points to the total. This is arrow number 4. So close to a 10. That's a 9. This archer has one last chance in this end. That's the maximum, 10 points. Arrow number 6, the final arrow of the end. Really good, 9. Let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of that round and look at this lead. It really is commanding at this stage. Well, that arrow's worth 10.
Next up, the competitor representing the United States of America.
Well, this team are looking for a good result here as they switch for arrow number 2. That's 9. Well, these two have had plenty to talk about through the first 2 arrows. Now we're on to number 3, and archer number 1 has every opportunity here. 4th attempt this, 2 more remain. In the red, not bad. A change in archers for arrow number 5. 9 more points in the outer yellow circle. Looking for a strong finish to this end with a 6th arrow. And this really is a sport where millimeters count. Well, they're happy with that. Very happy with that, and the good response from the fans as well. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. This is the North Greenwich Arena at capacity for the next event. A terrific atmosphere in this one.
The next event is the final of the men's trampoline.
Trampoline only has a short history in the games, and having made its first appearance in 2000 in Sydney, trampolining is now very much part of the fixtures and fittings. 3 times men have competed in this event, and there's been 3 different winners. Well, the next event's ready to go. Let me hand you over to your commentator, Alison Kirbishley.
Well, first and foremost, selection of the right routine here is key. But whatever they select, they're going to have to execute it well. Well, this routine is about medium difficulty. But if executed well, it really could score them valuable points. Oh, what a great Rudy. Oh, landing on your back. That's not going to score well with the judges. Well, if he's going to get some points on the board now, we need to see more tricks from him. Oh, that is precision right there. That's exactly how a full out should be done. Well, just jumping up and down isn't going to score him any points here. Well, that's got to help the points total. He's not going to get far in this competition just jumping up and down. Great work with the routine there. Oh, superb. Well, he's doing really well on the trampoline. Oh, so let's indulge and have another look at this. Here's the replay. So here come the judges' scores.
United States of America with a score of 33.5.
Where on earth did they get the energy to celebrate like that after such an amazing performance? Well, to wrap up all the action from this event, it's over to Seth Bennett. That's it from me, Alison Kirbishley.
Good stuff, Alison, thank you. Welcome back to the North Greenwich Arena. This really is state-of-the-art. Originally built for the 2000 Millennium celebrations. However, since then, it's hosted all sorts, from top-flight basketball to ice hockey. However, now, this is the venue that will host all of the gymnastics and also the finals of the basketball. The next event's ready to start. To take you through it, to your commentator, Alison Kirbishley.
Well, picking the right routine is, of course, really essential when it comes to an event like the vault. Well, that's what we like to see. They've made the brave choice here. They've gone for the hard selection. Now, can they do it? Oh, face planting into the ground. I don't think that's going to score well with the judges. Well, a good attempt, achieving a really high standard here. Well, they really were showing some solid technique in the vault there, as we see from the replay. Overall, a good effort. Well, a good performance there. Let's see what the judges make of it now. Well, we've got time for a quick look at the scoreboard now, and as you can see, it's the USA out there in front holding first position. Well, we all know this is going to be a really tough vault to deliver, but it could score them some fantastic points. Oh, the crowd loved that one. What a great attempt. Well, let's get a recap on that one now. Here's the replay. It's going to be really interesting to see how the judges score this.
United States of America with a
Well, that celebration says it all, doesn't it? Delighted with that performance. Well, that's all the action we have for you now from this event.
Well, this is North Greenwich Arena, the start of the final of the women's vault, and the very best vaulters in the world are all competing in this. Such a strong field. But we know this is going to be another tight event, and it should be a good one for your commentator, Alison Kirbishley.
Well, picking the right routine could be key to success in the vault. Well, the gymnast's gone for the medium option here. If they do well in this routine now, they could really be on track for a medal. Superb, no doubt about it, superb. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see that one again. Here's the replay. And now time for the judges' scores. What will they make of it?
United States of America with a score of 12.8.
There's confirmation then of the scoreboard, and as you can see, it's USA topping the table. Well, they've made the bold choice and they've gone for the hard routine here. If executed correctly, it really will score them great points. Well, ideally, she needs to finish that routine on her feet, not her front. I should be pleased with that effort. Overall, a really good attempt. Well, the scores are coming in now. Let's see if it reflects what was a good performance out there.
With a score of 10.9.
Someone's celebrating out there. They know that was a great performance. Well, that's all we have time for from here. Now over to Seth Bennett.
Welcome to the Olympic Velodrome. This is the home of the cycling events at the 2012 Games, and really is a cracking venue. 6,000 seats that sweep all the way around the track, bringing a wall of noise to the competitors. The thoughts are this is going to be the fastest track in the world, with overhead conditions as well as track conditions all made perfectly to get quick times. Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. Well, the crowd are doing their bits, plenty in to try and encourage success for this athlete. Well, the pressure's really on here, under 3 laps to go. So much noise from the stands, and that's because Great Britain are in first place. This is a really good performance from South Korea. They're in second place. Always important to stay in the mix. Gonna hear the bell in a moment. Who's got the strength? Who's done the hard work? In first place, USA. Great Britain in second place. Got to be strong as we go down the final straight. Gold, USA. Great Britain are on the podium, a silver medal. South Korea take bronze. Well, this athlete showed everything when tested in this race, came through with flying colours. So much power in that lower body, the bike wobbling well, and in the end coming through with a fine performance. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Welcome back to the Lee Valley White Water Course. This is the final of the men's K1. Well, let's take a look at the course then. A fantastic venue, 12,000 people on hand. They must negotiate Piccadilly Circus. That's Ben Nevis. The one thing in the way will be Stonehenge. Till the final big drop, Big Ben. Well, let's have a look and see who's going to be competing in the K1. It's going to come down to which athletes prepared the best for these games. Well, the crowd here at the Lee Valley Whitewater Centre are up for this, and so's this athlete. Well, the clock won't get underway until this athlete passes through gate 1. Clean through that last gate. Well, that's good paddling, made to work hard to get through that gate. Approaching Piccadilly Circus here, on the way to Ben Nevis. Well, that was a hard one to get through, but he managed it. It's a brilliant time at this stage, needs to keep to that. Keeps momentum through that gate. Well, the chicane on the approach into Stonehenge may slow this athlete down. Doing well here through section 2, that's a quick time. Just scrapes through that gate. Does well not to miss any gates. This is fast, really fast. Approaching Big Ben now. Excellent stuff. What a performance.
59.61.
Well, magnificent shots here then of this run. Some superb strength required to get down this course. Showing just how well this was negotiated. So difficult to keep the kayak moving nicely over the water. Some fantastic technique during this race. What a performance. That's an Olympic gold. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Great crowd on hand, terrific weather. And this venue, one of the prettiest you'll see at any Olympic Games. Britain is a country that's always loved rowing. The first Oxford-Cambridge boat race took place in 1829. Really does look superb. This athlete's had a great build-up to the games, and there's no reason why they can't push the envelope here.
Attention.
Real strength required.
Set.
Rowing neatly then through the first stage of this race. Gaining distance with every single stroke. Well, all the pressure going into this final has now been released. They're actually on their game, on the water, and now going through 250 meters. Team USA hold a slender lead. One off the lead, it's Great Britain in second. Can Germany put any pressure on the leaders? They're in third place. Well, the crowd on their feet here in the final of this race. They're at 500 meters and now really cheering on these rows towards the line. The leader is USA. They're in charge of this race. So close to the front now. Great Britain in second. Australia going well in third, but now needs to make a move. Every stroke taking this athlete closer to gold. Team USA lead the way into the final quarter. Great Britain closing in on the lead in second place. In third place, this is a good performance from Australia. Pulling towards the line in this race. It's gold for USA. It's silver for Great Britain. The bronze will go to Australia. What a great moment. How enjoyable is this? Well, let's look back. A decent start made to this race, but what was so impressive was just the early rhythm, and that gave this athlete the edge. Rowing for his life, understanding the pain of the preparations, and then look at that, so relaxed. Welcome to the Excel London. It's rammed full to the gunnels ahead of this one. What a great venue this is. Up next, the USA, up against China. Plenty of drama still to come. The next event is table tennis, and your commentator is Alison Kirbishley.
Thank you, sir. Well, two great competitors now for you in this table tennis match. Everybody's anticipating this. Can he start the game with a good serve? He's showing weakness in the backhand there. Oh, he's got to be pleased with that. The point's his.
1-0.
Forehand keeps the rally going. Down low on his knees, reaches for the forehand. Forehand keeps the game in play. That forehand return sets the crowd alight. Plays the forehand there. Look at the power used in that forehand. Backhand to keep the rally going. Wow, that backhand, what a joy to watch.
China to serve. 0-2.
Looking to force the errors. Great pressure from the other side of the table. He just wasn't up to scratch there. Wow, his opponent knocks it straight down the line back at him, and he just couldn't return it.
2-2.
Asking the questions with a backhand. Oh, well, the questions are coming hard and fast across the net at him. He just doesn't seem to have the answers. Oh, beautiful technique with the backhand there. Keeps the ball alive with the backhand. Well, after all of that, they get the point. Look what it means to them.
To serve. 3-3.
Straight down the line, and he'll take the point for that. Rally starting to build. Well, it's another point one for him, but the lead isn't that significant. It's still all to play for.
America to serve. 5-3.
Struck that beautifully on the backhand side. Good movement for the backhand. Where on earth is the point going to come from in this rally?
5-4.
Well, confidence is clearly starting to grow, and it's another point won for him. Can he start to really build a significant lead now? Well, that wraps up the first game then. Great stuff out there.
0-0.
Well, he really needs to focus now. Here we go with the first serve of the second game. That backhand will test his opponent.
1-0. China to serve. 1-1.
Crowd starting to get into the game as the rally starts building. Backhand to keep the rally going. So the rally really starting to take shape. Oh, that backhand, what a joy to watch. Gets right across the table with the forehand.
United States of America to serve. 1-3.
Oof, point lost there. He just couldn't return it successfully.
1-4.
They're really showing great play there and quite rightly take the point.
China to serve. 4-2.
Rally starting to build. Frustration starting to show there. He just couldn't return that shot down the line. Rally starting to build. So that's another point lost for him, and he really is in danger of losing this game.
United States of America to serve. 2-6.
This rally really starting to take shape now. Great work to take the point. Now what can they do from here?
Game point. 3-6.
Looking to force the errors. Good work for the point, good use of the table.
Game point. China to serve. 6-4.
The crowd go wild and they respond. What a point won.
Game point. 6-5.
We're on game point now. Surely he's going to take it with his serve.
United States of America to serve. 6-6.
Well, that ball straight down the line will cost him a point. He's got to learn how to cover those.
China to serve. 7-6.
As you can see, it's always good to win the point with a smash. That's got to be satisfying.
States of America to serve. 7-7.
He's really piling on the pressure now. What good approach play there to win him the point.
Match point. China to serve. 7-8.
So the rally's starting to take shape. Both players determined to keep that ball in play. Oh, he just couldn't handle it there. He didn't have the answers.
United States of America to serve. 8-8.
Fires it with a smash. Absolutely fantastic play on court today. The crowd are on their feet with that point won.
China to serve. 8-9.
So the rally really starting to take shape. So that's the end of the game, and of course it's the end of the match, and he takes the victory, 2-0. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Well, here we are at the Excel London for the Olympic final of the men's weightlifting. Good crowd on hand as well. This really is a terrific venue, ready and waiting for these athletes. And what a field that we do have here. He looks in tip-top shape here. What an introduction. The crowd are loving this. Needs to make a decision on how big a weight to lift in round number 1. Well, I think this could be a fairly ambitious number. Looks fairly composed here. Well, that's nice. Not bad technique at all. How strong is he, though? Well, 3 weights and he can slam that one down. Well, that's a super start to this competition. Well, after a successful first attempt, how much more weight is he willing to put on the bar in round 2? Not the lightest, but not certainly the heaviest bar that this lifter has ever got above his head. Is he strong enough? Looks strong here. Three lights out, and that's a perfectly acceptable attempt. Crowd like it. Well, what a lift that was, and the scoreboard will confirm it. That's good enough for goal. Done really well so far. One final attempt to really nail this one. Well, that's a heavy bar, and this is a brave selection. Needs a good snatch here. Well, obviously the nerves are at an absolute premium here. And the scoreboard shows that's a gold medal performance. Welcome along to Horse Guards Parade, then one of the most historic of venues for the women's volleyball. This really is a stunning place to be. Beautiful old buildings, allied with one of the newest events within the Olympic Games. This could be very exciting. I think the two sides are ready to go. Next up is the beach volleyball, and commentary comes from Alison Kirbish.
Thanks, Seth. What an amazing atmosphere there is right now for these athletes. Well, no time for nerves now. This is it, their first serve to get the match underway. Well, a point lost there. They'll be absolutely kicking themselves over that one, but they can't let it get them down.
1-0.
Piling the pressure on their opponents, they take the point.
United States of America, 1-1.
Precision play, real teamwork, deserve that point.
2-1.
Crucial not to concede points on your own serve.
2-2.
caught alive with their play. Absolutely deserved that point.
United States of America to serve. 3-2.
Not showing any nerves with that serve. Well, they take the point there, but it's very, very tight. They just have a small lead. Serving now for the set. Here we go. But really great work there to take the lead after a fantastic first set. Let's go then, the first serve to get the second set underway.
0-0.
Playing so well there and quite rightly take the point as a result.
1-0.
Their team play is just not up to scratch there as they lose the point. Can they pull themselves together and focus on getting this right? It's a point loss there. They really need to up the game in this one. Can they learn from their mistakes? You can't ask for much more than that. Straight down the middle. What terrific play.
United States of America to serve. 2-2.
That shot straight down the middle wins the point for them. What terrific play we're all witnessing right now. That's a very good serve. Well, they take another valuable point, but it is just a small lead here. The excitement is really starting to build in the stadium now. This is it, match point. USA take it then. They win by 2-0. What a fantastic performance. Time to hand back over to Seth Bennett.
That's all from Alison. Another brilliant final that we've enjoyed here.